Welcome back to Habit Reset. In the last episode, we learned how to anchor new habits onto the ones you already have. Today, we're going even smaller, to a rule so tiny, it feels almost invisible. But this one change can transform everything. Most people think change looks like a lightning strike, a big breakthrough, a bold transformation, but in reality, it's more like this. One drop at a time. Slow, almost invisible, until one day, the glass is full. Crash diets, motivation sprints, all-nighters, they feel powerful in the moment, but they collapse just as fast. Big change burns bright, then burns out. But what if, instead of chasing massive leaps, you aimed for tiny steps? Just 1% better every day. That doesn't sound like much. But here's the math. 1% better daily for a year makes you 37 times better. Not a little better, 37 times. This is the secret of compound growth. It works in money, and it works in habits. Small gains, repeated daily, stack into transformations. The scary part, the opposite is also true. Skip the small things, let them slide, ignore the little choices, and you drift downward. 1% worse each day doesn't feel dangerous, until you wake up and realize you've fallen far below where you started. Here's how you make it real. Shrink your habit until it feels almost laughable. 2 push-ups, 1 page, 1 glass of water. The smaller it feels, the stronger it grows. These tiny tweaks don't impress anyone at first. But that's the point. The 1% rule works because it's too small to fail. Let's meet Raj. Raj wanted to get fit. Every January, he'd join a gym. Every February, he'd quit. This time, he tried the 1% rule. He didn't start with an hour at the gym. He started with 1 push-up before his shower. A month later, 1 push-up had become 10. 10 became a short workout. By summer, Raj wasn't struggling to find motivation. He was riding the momentum he'd built drop by drop. Motivation spikes are fireworks, exciting, but gone in seconds. Compounding habits are like a sunrise. Slow, steady, and impossible to stop once it begins. Here's your challenge. Don't plan a total life makeover. Just pick one area, health, learning, relationships, and ask, what's my 1% today? One tiny tweak you can repeat tomorrow, and the next day. That's the rule of 1%. Real change doesn't arrive in a single giant leap. It's built in the quiet repetition of 1,000 tiny steps. One drip, one choice, 1% at a time. And when those steps compound, the overflow begins. That's transformation. In our next episode, we'll take this even further and explore how to design your environment so it works for you, not against you.